We send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy these teams finishing off their final adjustments. We're about ready for the second half of Super Bowl 59. And to bring it your way, we go back to Mike Tirico.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Now he'll air one out, and he'll be taken down at the 30. They'll look to pick up the pace. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cowboys. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Tua. This one is caught by Moreau. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Now Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken Going back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run, this is Gilliam. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. They'll run with Gilliam. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And this will be incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Penix. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the tight end, Likely. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now it's Tua. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the give, this is Allen. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. 31. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Third down, 3 to go. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have a Cowboys first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. Going to go right back to Henry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9. They'll run with Allen. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, We'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Here comes Allen. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. They go back to Allen. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix, touchdown Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So now this team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's 2. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Duvernay with the grab. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down. To the air again, Tungavalo. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's complete. It's Odunze.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results.
And he will get into the end zone. Odunze, touchdown Tennessee. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. On the handoff, it's Allen. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout, $1:54 to go. On third down, it's Allen. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A carry here for Allen. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes third down. They'll go again here with Henry. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They'll run for it with Henry.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. And the Cowboys have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions again. Commissioner Goodell doing the honors, handing the Lombardi Trophy to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner,